which highlights today's events. The U.S. President has joined the Canadian Prime Minister and the Mexican President in Mexico City to sign NASJA, the North American Joint Security Agreement, a historic new policy designed to share the policing responsibilities along the borders of these three countries and to hopefully curtail the illegal immigration and movement of drugs, weapons, and terrorists in the hemisphere. As part of this groundbreaking agreement, 50 U.S. tanks have been given to the Mexican Army and are now on display at Camp Chapultepec in Mexico City.
Control, Ramirez, I have a positive ID on the players. Repeat, Nicaraguans are on site. Now have visual confirmation on the package. Looks like they're ready to deal.
Copy that, Jose. En route to your position.
Ramirez, I need another look at the Mexicans doing the deal. I think I can ID one of them.
Video coming at you.
I think the guy with the phone is Carlos Ontiveros, a student of mine at WinSec. This is not good.
Hi everyone, welcome to Mexico. This is our first mission and our first kill already. It did it during exposition, for God's sake. Now, you're seeing how accurate this gun can be when you aim down the scope and zoom in just a little bit by holding L to hold your breath. It's a good gun, and it'll be what I use most of the game. The grenade launcher version is a little annoying to deal with because much of your engagements as the ghost leader should be from a distance anyways. So I will be sticking to the scoped version of this rifle and other rifles when I can. The fact of the matter is that the grenade launcher versions of guns in this game, and they don't really offer many real tangible benefits, to be honest. The grenade launcher is good for blowing up vehicles, but it's not great anti-personnel unless you have them standing near a vehicle that will blow up. And that's about it. You can't single shot, so you waste a lot of bullets sometimes. And because single shot will normally do a guy in just 2 or 3 bullets, it's no real reason not to use it. And here I stare at this guy's G36. I wanted to show up picking up ammo from dead bodies, but it wasn't happening. For some reason I was mashing Y and it wasn't working. There's one more guy in here and I know he's around somewhere. And here he is. Yeah, I could have gone around the other corner and, looked around, but I'm dumb. We're going to hit some exposition in a moment. So let's switch back to the single shot before that.
I've been made! He looked right at me! I'm on the move!
Ramirez, what's your sit rep? Ramirez, respond! Ramirez!
Alright, I get about 2 seconds with you here, and then you get...
Captain, we've lost contact with Ramirez. You are to abort. I'm setting up a rally point. Move!
I can reach Ramirez.
Negative. Too many hostiles in the target zone. Move to rally point.
Roger that. Moving to rally.
We've been instructed to leave Joe Ramirez basically alone. We're gonna get with our team, and we're gonna go after him anyways, though. Seems kind of weird, doesn't it? He pretty much tells you not to go after Ramirez. He tells you instead to go to this rally point that's 2 feet away from you, and already on your way to Ramirez. Chalk that up to game design.
Ramirez, damn it, Jose! I need a sit rep. Ramirez, do you read?
Let's grab our team. We can't have Ramirez, obviously. But to be honest, the differences between each rifleman are negligible. The health status of each is important. Let's get Bo here. And, we've got to make sure that we keep our promise to his mom to keep him safe. And I'm going to throw you a new gun. As you can see, there's only 2 left right now, 2 options. And I'm just going to go with the grenade launcher SCAR, because we haven't seen the SCAR and we haven't seen a grenade launcher yet. Luckily, Bo has a grenade launcher as well.
Okay, you're clear. We've got you an eye in the sky to find Ramirez's position. Repeat, new objective is to use your UAV to locate Ramirez's position.
Captain, this is a UAV. It is a remote-controlled scout drone that orbits the battle zone and can pinpoint enemy positions. Pay close attention. I am uploading the drone's commands to you now.
Getting yelled at by two Chopper Daves at this point. Alright, so when you hit the TAC map here to bring up your UAV, you can't actually go to where you need to go. It has to unlock the area first.
Ramirez is somewhere close, Captain. Use the UAV to pinpoint his position. Just designate a spot on your tactical map. The UAV will begin scanning and move to that spot.
Alright, so the UAV is pretty easy to control. You send it around. You can send it around not in the TAC map as well, but you have to keep it either up high or down low, and that's done by hitting the same button you use to switch from recon to attack mode for your squad. Now,
We have a visual on Ramirez. A roof just west of your position, Captain. He has buku hostiles.
On my way.
Sir, rebels are closing on the UAV's position. Get it to high altitude and bring it back to your position.
so that was a pretty easy little side mission. The UAV is not hard to control. It's actually very useful, so I try to keep mine alive as often as possible.
I'm here.
And remember there being one more guy out here. Let's go find him.
Move. On the way.
The UAV is actually a really fun little thing in this game. It keeps you safe a lot of the time, and it keeps you from having to sight enemies personally or with your squad. So you can get those diamonds and the squares without the squad seeing them.
You have a hostile convoy inbound on your position with multiple soft transport. It's your call. Take them or leave them.
Standing by.
Alright, preparing for that convoy here. Now you can see that icon down at the bottom tells your squad to blow that thing up. So Bo starts firing his grenade launcher, and I do too. The grenade launcher fires like a mini rocket launcher almost. It doesn't really arc.
Attack.
And you can see I've already almost exhausted my supply of grenades, and one of my squad's members is almost dead.
Reloading now.
That's no good. I think it's actually Bo, so he's gonna die soon. Okay, now they're just shooting at nothing. The AI in this game, it confuses me sometimes, and when put into cover situation, they will occasionally just start firing. So I went looking for this character they were shooting at, and there's nothing there. The AI is decent in this game, but it's not great. It will shoot at nothing for hours on end. And there, I stuck myself to the wall the opposite way of the shoulder I was looking over. It was very bizarre. And that's one of the things about the cover system in this game that I just really don't like.
Fall back on me.
Alright, I'm having the Cypher come back and get low for me so I can see anything that's up ahead in this train yard.
Sir?
Now, I do some stupid stuff here.
Acknowledged.
So you should never be the first person into a room. But these guys sighted these two dudes and didn't shoot them, so I run back here on my own to do this. The real point of the ghost leader is to send his other guys in there to die. And that's what I should have been doing, but I don't trust these guys. They're good. I mean, they'll shoot things down, they'll shoot people, but they're not Call of Duty player allies stupid, but they're dumb. They will completely just waste bullet after bullet on someone they can't possibly hit. Alright, I know there's somebody over here. I can hear him shooting me. Now the thing about the UAV is that people will shoot it down if it stays low and in their area. So you have to keep it up high most of the time and then drop it down to get a good idea of where enemies are. Look at, yep. And I got hit right there, but I haven't lost enough health to worry me. But UAV is pretty damaged. Alright, that yellow square over there is actually a spawning square. As soon as I step on it, there's going to be people spawning in that train yard.
That's all of them.
And I take the long way around to make sure that there's no one else. I am very tired of getting ambushed in this game. It happens way too often. The next mission I'm actually pretty decent about making sure it doesn't happen. Alright, my guys are behind me, and we are running. As you can see, actually, in the top left, that's me. On the left side of the screen, or right side of the screen. You can see how the guys track me with the circle and the point on it. I thought that was pretty cool. Scott Mitchell, by the way, he basically controls like a boat. He is not a quick-moving object. Let's put it that way. Alright. So we've got our UAV set up. I'm scanning the area hoping to catch the guys up ahead unawares, but it appears that this is a spawn point as soon as I walk in here. And sure enough, there they are.
This is General Keating. Your current
There's a lot of them.
report. I say again,
These trains, I don't think you can actually take cover on them. I tried to.
barrage. Possible.
Alright, so I have to send the UAV back up, and my guys are getting fucking wasted. Paul Smith's the first to go down,
Now your primary objective.
in a very bad location, actually.
On my way.
This is why I usually use the MRC. I can usually get better shots on these guys, and I don't have to worry about missing with the automatic weaponry. And I can usually get a better idea of if I'm actually shooting at someone I can hit. The diamond will go broken, actually. Oh, Paul Smith's down again. The diamond will break if you are looking at somebody behind cover. It won't disappear, it'll just, as you can see here, shatter a bit. So that's usually how I determine if I can fire on someone, but occasionally you can hit their head or a body part if you have a rifle scope. It's not the case here, so I have to get up close and do this, which is dangerous as hell. Enemies die fairly quickly, but so do you in this game. Let's grab the 36K. This is an assault rifle, but it's got a scope on it, so I can rifle mode this thing. And let's get these guys out of harm's way for a moment, and I'll take out these dudes.
Stay close and quiet. Look sharp. We're going in.
Just running now.
Roger that.
This, oh, he's dead. This section is quite long, but hey, the UAV caught another guy for us. Over there.
Captain.
If you don't know the layout of this level, it's very easy to run down a hallway that really has no purpose, as I'm about to do. Yeah. Oops. Alright, everyone go back. This is actually off the map. But if you're playing this game right, you're not checking the TAC map every few seconds. Like Rainbow Six or really any other tactical shooter, you need to know what you're doing to really be successful at this game. And part of that is knowing the map without having to check the TAC map. And I die here. You'll see, I'll explain it in a moment.
You have a Black Hawk.
But I didn't want to include it because it's a long fight sequence to get back to it.
Knock them down. Repeat. Objective is to reach the roof.
Position.
Alright, we've got a Black Hawk with us. We've got a Black Hawk gunner. He is useless. He's actually the reason I died last time. I told him to blow up one of the trucks in this little garage area up ahead, and he blew it up. But unfortunately, he took about 6 minutes to do it, and this truck actually. And by the time I killed enough people to actually get myself in here, he blew up the truck and killed me. So thanks a lot, Black Hawk helicopter. I'm glad you died. Oh, by the way, he dies.
Let's go.
Enemies, because you put these items in harm's way, will fire at them and kill them, basically. And it's not the best thing in the world, but it works out in your favor occasionally because they'll leave you well enough alone. And as you can do, well, so far, Cousin Bo hasn't died. That's pretty good news. Cousin Bo is actually healing up nicely. So, oops. I'm getting hit, though. I can't quite tell from where. Here we go. Now, one more. And once again, the cover system betrays me. Two more. As you can see, you can stare at that guy and still not get him on diamond mode. And maybe the reload animations needed a little work at some point in this game.
Destroy it!
Let's try to eliminate this guy through blowing up a truck. Didn't work.
To me!
Alright. So we're almost to the end here. We just have to get up to Ramirez's position on the roof and get on out. And you can see I didn't see anyone there just a second ago. Here's a guy. He was not there when I was going up those stairs. He spawned in. The game has some weird quirks, but for all that, the graphics are pretty good. And
Blackhawk 4 to Ghost Leader. We picked up Ramirez, severely injured. We need to evac now. Reach the roof for immediate extraction.
Roger that. On my way now.
fucking Hesh. As I was saying before Hesh interrupted me, the graphics are pretty good. Hello. And now I'm almost dead. And everything is still feeling pretty decent. When this game gets really hectic in a couple levels, it's gonna be hell. Let's have Bo go heal this guy up. And Bo gets shot. Yep.
You're gonna be fine.
So Paul Smith is just sort of a weight around our necks at this point. Luckily we get Ramirez back next level and we can have him go do things because that's his job.
Okay.
You know, Bo, if you wore a helmet, this would be a lot easier on everyone. Alright, so you're still getting that. The red arrow there is actually the arrow from the truck. And you can see I'm playing a little more conservatively now. And I'm sending these guys up ahead of me because I don't want to die. But then I remembered this is the very end of the level and there's no more guys. Oh well. The game is fairly similar to this mission. You're going to have to go through and complete some objectives and kill some people, and there's a few changes to that, but for the most part this is a pretty good introductory level. And I hope to see you guys next time when we go rescue the president.
Over here, Captain!
No! The package! Captain, we can't leave the package! We'll get it. Now relax. We gotta get you fixed up.
Captain, we've got incoming video. Stand by. Patching in now.
And moments ago, during the ceremonial signing of NAJSA, the first ever North American security sharing agreement, Mexican soldiers opposed to the treaty stormed Zocalo Plaza. And we've just now received word that earlier reports indicating the Canadian Prime Minister was killed have now been confirmed.
So what do we know about... Gentlemen, the Canadian Prime Minister is dead and we do not have President Ballantyne's present 20. Repeat, the President is missing. The Mexican Vice President has asked for our immediate support, so you will proceed to VIP-1's last known position, his vehicle, near Zocalo Plaza.
Mitchell, you have Captains Bolin and Abreu on site. We need you to ensure VIP-1's safety until we can arrange access for an extraction. Reinforcements from Pendleton are on the way. In the meantime, Marines at the embassy are en route to this position.
Understood. Blackhawk 4 moving to that position. Buckle up, gentlemen. The radio chatter says this is going to be a hornet's nest. We're landing low and